Thanks for walking me home. Again. Well, yeah, I mean, I know we've known each other for a really long time, but I'm not allowed to thank you? No, I'm not scheming anything. I wanted to thank you. Okay, well, just because the sidewalk rule, really? Does that even apply to friends? Okay, I know I'm a lady, but I never mind. Thank you. um I haven't been acting strange. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm acting the same way I usually act. Maybe I'm fidgeting because I have something on my mind, you know? What could I. Well, a lot of things. I mean, we're finally towards the end of the year, and we finally just graduated. So, going away for college and that kind of thing is kind of a big deal. Sorry, I know you didn't really want to talk about it since we're gonna be far away from each other. Uh, wow, it's gonna be really awkward, isn't it? I mean, it won't be awkward. We'll keep in touch, obviously, but it's gonna feel weird not seeing you on a daily basis. Yeah, I know. Uh, let's come over here, past the waterfall. Watch your step. Don't slip on the rocks. Yeah, like you did last time. I wasn't laughing at your pain. I was laughing at the fact that you tripped right after I told you to be careful. Wow. I'm. Yeah, I've been quiet because of that. I mean, I've been wanting to talk about it for a while, but I wasn't really sure how to bring it up, you know? I was just thinking that you'd probably be in my life, forever, since we've known each other forever, and it's hard to imagine life without you. I. We'll stay in touch, right? I mean, I know we'll be busy with college and that kind of stuff, and you're gonna be far away, I'm gonna be far away, but we'll come home for the summer, right? And then we can see each other. We're not gonna be that far away from each other, right? Yeah, there's no reason for us to fall out of touch. I mean, I've seen other people fall out of touch after they've, gone away for college and their friendships kind of like die down because they haven't kept in touch, but that's not us, we wouldn't do that. Okay, maybe there is something else I wanted to talk about, but I don't want to talk about it just yet. You know, we still have time. I thought the geese were fighting at first. Remember that time we witnessed it and we had to run away from them? And then the goose started chasing you because you tried to break up the fight? I don't know how you were silly enough to get involved in a fight between two geese, but I was scared for you. I really thought they were gonna bite you. It's a miracle they didn't, they just kind of chased you. Are you gonna miss breaking up fights between the geese? Yeah, where you're going, it's gonna be pretty far from here, huh? Not gonna be near this lake where we always used to hang out. Not gonna be just past the waterfall where we like to hide under the bridge. You've kind of been avoiding talking about it. Why is that? You you were scared to bring it up because you were afraid of what I'd say? Did you think I was gonna tell you that I don't want to be your friend anymore? We've been best friends for how many years now? No amount of distance can change that. You should know that by now. Right. I forget that sometimes you need a little more reassurance. But I'm here to let you know that I'm always going to be your friend. I'm always going to be here for you no matter what. And the only way you can get rid of me is if you don't want me around anymore. I'll reach out if you're that bad at reaching out to people. But you have to promise to answer. I can't really do much if you don't answer your texts, which I know you're very bad at. But do you think college is going to be like? Sure is going to be different from high school, don't you think? Yeah, it's going to be kind of scary, huh? Going somewhere where you don't know anyone and doesn't matter what you did in middle school or high school, nobody knows you. Especially since we got into different universities. But it's okay. You can always call me after, your first day and your second and your third and all the other days that you want. I will pick up the phone unless I'm really busy or out of battery. Okay, well then I'll make sure to charge my phone and not put it on Do Not Disturb. Hmm? Oh, that's just my mom. I don't have to answer right away. No, she knows I'm with you, and she trusts me, so she trusts you too, obviously. How is she not gonna trust you when we've known each other for this long and you've been over to our house and everything? She has a nickname for you? I'm not telling you what it is. Now you can, have another reason to see me after today, even if you go away for college tomorrow. Now you have to see me again because if you don't see me in person, I will never tell you what that nickname is. What? I'm not hiding anything. What do you mean? You you can tell? I have a tell? What's my tell? Is it my expression? My voice? Anything? You're just not gonna tell me? We've known each other way too long because it's scary that you can tell when I'm hiding something. I'm very good at acting. Oh yeah, that's why. Did you know I was in a musical freshman year? Okay, fine. I'll stop beating around the bush. Before I say anything, I just want you to know that you're my best friend. And no matter what I say, nothing's ever gonna change that. You know? You're important to me. And I want you to promise me that you're not gonna freak out, okay? Well, not freak out more than you already did when you found out that I applied to a university that wasn't the one we had originally intentioned. Anyway, that's not the point. Just promise me you won't freak out. Okay. Um Look, I don't know how to tell you this, but for the longest time now, and don't don't nope, back up. I don't want to look you in the eyes while I'm saying this. I'm trying. Okay, back up a little. I like you a lot. I don't even remember when it started. I just one day realized that I noticed things about you that nobody else would notice, like the expressions you make and the gestures that you do. And I started kind of mentally imagining what your reaction to certain things would be, like my jokes or things that would happen in class. And then when I realized that my predictions were more accurate and that kind of thing, I just kind of, I couldn't help but smile. And I don't know how those friendship feelings became romantic. I don't remember how it happened, but I just. You what? You. You like me too? Well, then why didn't you say anything? I've been planning and contemplating and debating whether or not I should tell you for like months now leading up to graduation. H- how long have you liked me? How long? Uh, That's. Don't look into my eyes like that. Because it really makes me nervous. Why do I like you? Well, I. Look, everyone knows that high school isn't all peaches and cream. It's not all roses. It's hard to manage sometimes. And there are moments that, at least for me, I didn't know what to do. Things were going on at home and I felt lost. I didn't know who to talk to, who to turn to. I didn't know if I wanted to explain what was going on to someone or if I just wanted to learn how to deal with it myself. And with you, God, you didn't care. You didn't care what was going on. You didn't care what I was struggling with. You were just there. And you did everything in your power to make sure that I could smile, you know? Even if it just meant one more smile, one more laugh out of me. You did everything you could, even if you had to make a fool of yourself. And that meant the world to me. Knowing that you went out of your way to make sure that we were together somehow, even if it was just as my friend. you're more than just a best friend to me. Even though you are my best friend, it's so much more than that, you know? It I just you existing, that was enough for me to fall in love with you. I mean, for me to like you. I know that's, whoa, that was that was a little too heavy. I'm sorry. I didn't really mean to put this on you. Okay. Um, uh, I'm sorry. I'm really nervous. I've contemplating. Hmm. I've contemplated telling you how I felt so many times, and I never imagined that you would like me back. I just. No, come back. Oh god, that scared me. Oh, you bit my lip. Oh, I bit yours too. Is it okay? Oh, good. No, yeah, mine's also okay. Probably not a good idea to make out in broad daylight. That dog might have just saved us from PDA. Look, um, no matter what happens, you're always going to be important to me. And as long as we stay in touch, if we both have the same idea in mind, maybe we'll end up in the same destination in the end. Is that okay with you? Okay. Um, Great. Let's let's stay here a bit longer. Thank you for accepting my feelings and for being you. Yeah, I like you too. Oh, wait. Fuck. Where'd my script go? Being prepared? I'm always prepared. What are you talking about? I'm always prepared. It's not like my Notion wasn't even open, you know? What are you talking about? Was it in Notion? It was in Notes. Wrong app. Take two. Take two.